Good morning and happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the #1 show in the entire cryptocurrency space. Locked in with the boys with jakegagain and Rodney Sorensen. And ladies and gentlemen, the crypto markets are absolutely ripping, Rodney. Meme coins are ascending. Altcoins are ascending. It is a great Friday in the crypto space, although it feels like a Wednesday because of the New Year's and what's been going on. But Rodney, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you.
What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Markets are ripping. I like the cream-colored Bucks jersey. Hopefully, we're going to the playoffs here if they don't mess it up. But yeah, looking good, man. Meme coins are ripping. Bitcoin's ripping. Altcoins are ripping. Green across the board. A lot of pro-crypto sentiment. IRS talking about how they're not going to, implement the new crypto rules and stuff. We'll get into that here in a little bit because it doesn't mean you don't have to pay taxes.
I was going to say that. Yeah,
it doesn't mean you don't.
A lot of crypto degens are celebrating, saying, "Oh my God, I don't have to pay taxes till 2026." No.
That's
if
not
you
what it
make
means.
money on a theory, they probably, dude, honestly, the way that our government works, they probably did this. Like, hey, the bull runs here, 2025. People are going to make a lot of money.
Ass.
Let's just push it back a year and then get major penalties on all that money. Like, we'll collect on what they owe plus penalties for not paying their taxes. I think that's probably the move here. But yes, you do have to pay your crypto taxes, guys. Yeah. Everyone, pay your crypto taxes. I think that we're going to have Mo, who does our taxes, our CPA, kind of. He'll come on the show next week, and we'll introduce our audience to them as well.
Cool. Nice.
So let's get into crypto news.
Run it. Yeah.
Not the crypto news. Let's get into the prices here. That's what I meant. And guys, if you are joining us here today, looks like the algorithm's actually working again. Make sure to smash the like button, guys. Retweet this.
Oh.
And we are working on some giveaways for the community, incredible community. So crypto markets have been pretty, how do you say, schizophrenic over the past 2 weeks.
Bipolar,
up and down, highs and lows, depressed and fucking super happy. We're starting to be happy again. $97,475 Bitcoin rebounding nicely. How about ETH starting to wake up 7% on the week, up over 3% of the day. A $3,500 ETH. XRP, Rodney,
moving.
Recently flipped Tether.
Yeah.
Flipped Tether yesterday and is at $2.44. How about Solana? God bless my Uncle Greggy, who was in the hospital bed, 5 days ago? And he's laying in the hospital bed bored. And he goes, I want to buy some cryptocurrency. I was like, buy Solana. It's at $180. The chances that it goes higher is very, very good. He's probably doing pretty good. Pretty happy about that purchase right now. BNB at 709. Dogecoin up 18% on the week. Wow. Dogecoin, 54 billion. Cardano, finally above $1. Good job, Cardano. Tron pumping up as well, 26 cents. Avalanche, $41. Avalanche. Chainlink is at $23. Sweet, up to 468. Stellar Lumens,
Sweet's moving.
Up 27% of the week as well.
Yeah, Sweet's moving, man. I love it. Love to see Sweet, pumping.
Let's take a look at the Sweet charts, huh?
Let's go.
Look at this on the day. $4.33, and now we're at 468. What is the all-time high? Are we near it? We're pretty near it.
We're getting close. Yeah, I mean,
470, 480.
Yeah, I mean, we're big Sweet guys here. I mean, we're super bullish on this. I think from here, man, at least like an 8x, at least in my opinion.
I don't even know how we became Sweet guys. It's just like the Sweet life just
chose
us. Found us, you know?
Yeah.
Once you go Sweet, you don't go back.
What? What the fuck?
I don't know what that means.
Dad jokes, everyone, on a Friday, baby. Wake the fuck up here. Dude,
hey, what happened to Fresh Shirt Friday, huh?
It's Fun Shirt Friday, and that's not a fun shirt. That's a fun jersey. Don't get at me.
Thank you, Santa. Santa got this for me. Hopefully 45 is there for the next couple of years.
But look, it's altcoin season, baby. Here's the thing.
Let's go.
Bitcoin's been dominating over the last year. It's obviously the reason why people are so hyped about crypto. We have meme coins, but really with the ETFs, obviously with the Bitcoin conference, with Donald Trump being there, with Michael Saylor making the rounds on every mainstream media platform, and obviously
at the White House today.
Yeah, exactly. Making a strategic Bitcoin reserve, allegedly. We'll see about that. Bitcoin's been the highlight, but really what pumps the entire crypto markets are all these top altcoins starting to pump. So once these altcoins get moving, man, I mean, we're going to see some pretty green days.
They're moving, dude, right now, honestly. I mean, Solana up to 217 is good. I mean, dude, we were saying it for a long time. Solana's at 180. I was like, buy as much as you can. I told all my friends, I'm like, look, I know I told you to buy this at $20. Don't worry about it. Buy it at 180. Now it's up to 220. People just want to wait on the sidelines. But here's the thing, Rodney. If you're waiting on the sidelines, this might be your final chance. I'm just going to tell you that. This might be your final warning before you can never buy Bitcoin below $100,000, at least for this cycle. It might go below $100,000 once we crash and burn, which we will crash and burn. There is no super cycle. But this might be your last chance, Roddy. With Trump coming in office, I think in January we pump up to about $125,000, and I don't think that we see prices this low ever again.
We'll see. I think what's interesting about the crypto space is that maybe we don't have a major catastrophic dump. I'm talking about 69K to 16K, you know, with everything that happened during the last, you know, bear cycle. Who knows? Maybe we won't see a Bitcoin under 100K after this cycle again.
I think we will, to be honest, bro. I think that we're going to have an 80% retracement. It happens every cycle.
80%?
70 to 80%. I think there's going to be some
for a shit coins.
I think that there's going to be some fuck shit that happens again with all of these sketchy ass exchanges in fucking Asia and India. There's going to be some fuck shit that happens. There's going to be people there's going to be bad actors in the space. There's going to be people that we thought were heroes. The bull run isn't even here yet. Wait for the Super Bowl. Once we look at the 2025 or 2026 Super Bowl commercials and see who's putting all the money in, those are going to be people that are, stay away from those exchanges.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe those catastrophes won't be enough to like drag Bitcoin down, especially if we get some sort of reserve or something like that.
Just FUD USDT again, dude.
It starts. I mean, we're going to talk about that here in a second. Here, I guess there's a lot of developments with Tether.
Oh God, nothing's happening with Tether.
That's the only thing I can think about that could probably collapse the entire crypto market. Like Tether.
Michael Saylor, bro. We need to dive into that. Like over leveraging MicroStrategy. Like,
well, he gets liquidated at like what 16K Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes like 16K, like or something like that, like he's just fucked, right? He's taking out a lot of loans for this Bitcoin.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
The whole thing is confusing. I don't know why anyone would invest in MicroStrategy. It's down 40%. Bitcoin's up 150% of the year. Just buy Bitcoin.
They buy Bitcoin, but I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. There's a lot of things can happen. Like a lot of bad things can happen. Like, you know, a lot of things can happen to bring crypto down, but usually it's not going to happen when the market's pumping and it's green and those sorts of things, you know? So we'll see.
Yep. Shout out to the chat, guys. Chat is going absolutely crazy here. We're going to get through some of the top cryptocurrencies, some of the meme coins, and we're going to shoot the shit with the boys because that's what we do here on Friday. Welcome, everybody, guys. Over 1,600 people in here, 7 minutes in. Welcome, guys. If you are watching this live, make sure to retweet this space, guys. Drop some comments. Show some love. Follow Rodney. Follow everybody. And let's get into it. So Polkadot was a top 10 token not long ago, Rodney. Now it's at number 17. Still doing good, $12 billion market cap. HBAR, though, probably going to flip Polkadot soon. HBAR has been on a tear as of late. And Pepe, still a top 20 token, Rodney. Pepe, trading at an $8.8 billion market cap. Now, I do want to get into the meme coins first, before we get into some news, because meme coins have been sending. If you spent the past 2 weeks when the markets were down, putting more money into your favorite meme coins, like I was doing, like Rodney was doing, buying more Pepe, buying more Brett, buying more Mog, buying more Punky, buying more Giga, buying more XPX, you are very, very happy now. But not a lot of people did, Rodney. A lot of people want to say, oh, it's going to zero. I don't want to put more money in. When the markets are red, you have to put more money in. Because when the markets start to rip, like today, you can celebrate because you put more money into the crypto space. So a quick look at the meme coins here today, Rodney. Dogecoin leading the pack, 53 billion. Shiba Inu, 14 billion. Pepe, let's just round up. Can we round up? $9 billion Pepe.
Yeah.
Bonk's at a 2.6 billion. The number 2 meme coin on Solana now, Rodney, is Pudgy Penguins.
Pudgy Penguins, yeah. Was number 1 for a little bit, but Bonk took the throne back.
How about Dog with Hat kind of falling down a little bit, $2.1 billion market cap. I think we saw
Fartcoin, baby.
$5 billion all-time high. Floki at 1.8. Fartcoin and the AI meta we need to talk about is ripping. Base Brett on a tear as well, up to a $1.46 billion market cap after we saw a anonymous whale, who I think is a venture capitalist firm, put in $1.75 million into Base Brett yesterday. You thought it was a little bit interesting, but I thought it was a pretty big catalyst. I mean, anytime someone pulls out $1.75 million and names it into a meme coin, it has to be some sort of a big catalyst.
Yeah, usually VCs are going to help with like launching something, right? So I don't know. Maybe it's just a person with a lot of money that wants to buy Brett, you know. But
capitalists, some help with launching stuff, but they also, you know, they invest. They have a lot of money.
For the return, for a return though, right? That's what they do. They invest into like angel investors for a return. Usually. Exactly.
But if you say, hey, I believe that Brett will 10x from here.
Yeah.
There's not many other investments you can have in 10 months where you could put $1 million in and turn it into $10 million. So
true. Yeah.
Big news there. Obviously, it was at a $1.2 billion market cap. They've added over $200 million in market cap size in the past 24 hours. Very bullish for Base Brett. How about SPX on a tear, Rodney? $1.2 billion market cap, just flipped Mog. Oh, thank God. Bobcat's pumping as well. Giga's pumping. Peanut the Squirrel's pumping. All right, let's get through the top 10 here. So SPX up 78% of the week, $1.2 billion market cap. This chart is fucking wild.
Yeah, it's ripping. Yeah, it looks like Murad is onto something. A lot of people were, it's just the nature of meme coins. Obviously Murad, probably like the most prolific person in the space, like in recent times, right? Like especially in the meme coin space. And a lot of his charts were down, you could say, but like give it time. Give it time. That's just the nature of the game in meme coin. Some people have their pumps faster than others. It's like a weird game, It's like some networks. Like we'll see, like Ethereum meme coins pump. There's a lot of meme, like everyone, they all take their turn. So yeah, SPX looking pretty damn good there, man. It's fucking ripping.
Yeah, I think I got in around a $400 million market cap, which was late. It is late, right? Yeah. I'm like this. I saw this thing at 100 million, 200 million. Yeah. It is late. I bought in because I do believe in the Murad effect. The guy's a fucking genius. Look at this thing. It's like Mog. It launched back in 2020. Like we're seeing a lot of meme coins that launched in the summer of 2023 that didn't do shit for a full year. Imagine if you had conviction, you bought in here and you held all the way, how good that feels. But look, this thing absolutely ripping. Cult-like community. Every time I make a tweet, community is very strong. I just made a video today. SPX is ripping. Congrats to them. I think it goes much higher. Memecoin as well, Rodney, one of our favorite tokens, up 14% of the day.
Wow.
And up 7% on the week. And then Popcat, another one I bought. I pretty much bought the top of this thing. I'm still holding strong. I like it. It's a cat that pops. Giga Chat as well, up to an $881 million market cap after that Binance listing. So meme coins are sending today, Rodney. This is a great day to be a meme coin holder. What about Goatees Maximus? Wasn't this $1 billion project? Now it's at 555 million.
Yeah, I have no clue. When it comes to the top meme coins, it's always risky, like getting ones that are brand new to the top 10 or top 20. Because you just never know what's going to happen with them. Like Pudgy Penguins, I'm like kind of about Fartcoin. I don't know. We'll see how they fare like over the next couple of months, but should be interesting.
Yep. Snek up as well. This is one of the AI tokens. CoinMarketCap doesn't have it reflected perfectly, but it's saying that it has a $2.4 billion market cap. This is AI16Z. The AI meta has been pretty hot, Rodney. The AI agents, the AI meta. We've seen Griffin on a tear yesterday. The founder went on Thread Guy's stream talking about Griffin. There's all these different AI tokens and AI agents that are creating these different tokens and building websites and Grok. And I don't know if it's all hype or if it's real, but I mean, the total market cap for AI tokens is over 10 billion right now, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's just hype. But honestly, I think AI is going to be, it was kind of a buzzword, you could say, last bull run, because there's still a bunch of old AI coins out there. I actually worked with one. I forgot which one it was called. But it tracked algorithms of like all the best like traders and investment and the hedge funds and stuff like that to see like where to invest the best. So I don't know, but meme coins, baby. That's what I'm here for. Like, what do these AI meme coins do? Like, what does Fartcoin do?
Tracks your farts, allows you to fart freely. I don't know. Let's look at it.
I fart freely anyways, bro.
Let's look at it. I have no idea what it does, but I know it's making people money. At the end of the day, man, you can throw these buzzwords at me, fucking metaverse, AI, we're the next biggest thing. At the end of the day, most people want to know, does your token make them money? So here it is. I don't know if this is the actual website, if it's that bad. Is this the real website? Am I getting hacked? If this is their website and they're at fucking 50 billion marketing campaign. Okay, so this is the website. Fartonomics.
Like old school code looking thing. I don't know.
69,420,000 fart.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not reading all that, but that's what I'm saying.
Reading
all that, dude. Yeah. Does it make me money or no? Should I buy Fartcoin at a $1.5 billion market cap or no? I don't care about your website. I don't care about all that. Is it going to make us money? That's the question. But to be honest, even just the name Fartcoin, it makes sense. I can see why that's big. I can see why people like it. Like it fits perfectly with the meme coin space. It does.
Yeah. And what we've been saying too about meme coins in general, guys, like everyone's gonna be seen as an expert, but literally when the top meme coins dump, they dump like by double digits, can scare a lot of people, but you got to double down. That's in my opinion. That's what we're doing, right? Because we know they're just going to fucking pump double digits again and probably continue to break their all-time high. So easy money, you know?
Look at base spread. Perfect example. I mean,
easy money.
I'll pull up the chart here. What was it? 2 months ago, base spread was at a $600 million market cap. It ran to like, look at the base spread chart. Pull this up. All right. So this was in June. It ran to a $2 billion market cap here. So it ran to like 1.5, dumped down to 300 million, ran to 2 billion overnight, dumped back down to 600 million, ran up to 2 billion, 2+ billion, dumped back down. The chances that it runs back up to a new all-time high for me are higher than if it goes back down to a 600 million. So I think that Brett continues to hit all-time highs. It's just a good project, you know, really, really strong community. And honestly, if you've been following Base Brett for a while, like they've crushed the branding, the marketing all over the world, sponsoring UFC fighters, sponsoring the E1 in Monaco is big. And all it takes is one Coinbase listing, Ronnie, one Coinbase listing, and this thing goes absolutely parabolic.
Yeah, hopefully it gets listed on Coinbase, because it seems like every other meme coin is getting listed except for Brett. And you would think that it's like their baby, their base chain meme coin. But again, maybe they're leaving Brett off of it because they want people to use base. But I'm trying to look for answers, Jake, because they're listing tokens that have been out for a short amount of time, right? Brett's been out for more than a year, right? And
it's got to happen, in my opinion.
What's going on?
It has to happen. The only reason why I could say that, again, and this is the problem that people have with Brett, is that apparently 80% of the supply is controlled by a small number of people. When I went on Killer Whales, that's the first question they asked me. Remember, we did our little practice, and I was like, they're not going to ask that. And I don't even know if that's actually true. I think just one fat dude on the internet.
It's true.
Is it true?
Yeah, so it's heavily supply controlled.
Well, dude, I own Brett. First off, I don't own a heavily amount of it, right? I own Brett. I purchased my Brett. And I'm happy that those guys hold it, because the token's at a $2 billion market cap. I'm happy. Thank you to those holders. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think in certain scenarios, it can be bad. But, dude, Brett's a top 7 meme coin in the world, #1 meme coin on Base. It's at a $2 billion or $1.5 billion market cap today. I should write those guys a Christmas card and say, thank you for holding it so kindly.
Yeah, I think that in the grand scheme of things, I think that if you're Coinbase, no one man should have all that power, or just a little bit. Like if you're an exchange and you're listing a token and one guy's like, all right, fuck it, I'm out. It's like, that doesn't look
but
good,
they all, dude, it's so dumb, because remember Binance was on that. We should not list these tokens because, and we found out that the people who started the CTO that they listed have launched like 10 different projects, and they literally just launched it, rugged it, took it over, and got listed on Binance. So it's like
the argument. It's like they're the bigger cabal.
Yeah, it's stupid.
They want to be the only cabal. You can't be a cabal.
Yeah, exactly. Like but I think Coinbase is not a cabal, but Binance for sure. BitGet, whatever the fuck's going on with BitGet, we don't even know. We didn't talk about BitGet today. Fuck.
Well, Jake hates BitGet, but remember, it was last bull run where there was a person working at Coinbase, some sort of manager type guy, who him and his brother were fucking buying shit, and then after it got listed, dumping it. So it's pretty crazy.
He got fired. They went to jail. At Binance, they welcome it. They say, hey, does anybody, allegedly Binance, does anybody have any information about CTOs that are around a $10 million market cap or under with 1,000 holders? Good, send it to us. Okay, let's list this one. All right, put it in a signal chat. All right, guys, just kidding, Binance. Allegedly, but they did list a lot of fucking questionable shit coins that just all of a sudden pumped to $1 billion market cap.
I wish I was in them.
I wish they fucking hit my line, Binance.
I wish I got in.
Come on, Richard Tang. But I think Richard Tang came down on them because there was a lot of shit being thrown at Binance for quite some time, because they were listing sub $10 million market cap meme coins and pumping them to billions. And all of those, by the way, have dumped down significantly. So with that being said, we're 20 minutes in, guys. If you are enjoying the show, make sure to follow me and Rodney here on X. His bio is right there. And also retweet the stream. It helps. Let's get into some cryptocurrency news today, huh?
All right, let's get into some news. I don't think my ad is here, but my ad is at Crypto Journey RS, if you're wondering. I don't think it's on the stream. But
I think we started doing stopped doing the stream just because algorithm.
But I am Crypto Journey Rodney. I'm sure most of you guys fucking know me anyways. But all right, pull up the screen, Jamie. Pull it up. All right, so this is pretty cool news. It's just off topic, but this platform is the top source for news on Earth. So shout out to Elon Musk. And you know what? I get most of my news from X. The thing is, sometimes it's a little inaccurate. It's a little politically biased, but as like most things are on the internet, you just got to make sure you look at the source from like 5 different places first. Okay. Now this is what's freaking everybody out. Now, Jacob King, this guy, Whale Wire, right? He's like big FUD guy, right? He's always thinking the markets. He's always hoping for the worst, right? But he made some pretty good points about Tether earlier today. So he says something big is happening with Tether. Top exec Stuart Hogner quietly quits. And I don't know if he quietly quits, but he retired, right? So
how old is he?
He's probably pretty old. I don't know. I don't know, but
Oh my God, a 75-year-old man who's made millions of dollars his career retires.
I don't know if he's 75 years old, but it says uncertainty around USDT compliance in EU. So the European Union is really coming down hard on Tether. So check this out. So Tether hasn't minted anything in 20 plus days. Banned in EU, 64% plus of its volume. Billions sent to exchanges from exchanges to Treasury. That's interesting. Refusing to audit $137 plus billion in tokens. Now that's interesting, right? So under investigation for money laundering, sanctions violations, and more by the Department of Justice. 5+ burns in 12 days. USDT's peg will break. So in my opinion, this would be one of those things where if it happened now, I'd rather it happen sooner than later. I'd rather Tether just collapse now than smack dab in the middle of, I don't know, some crazy peak ecstasy. Let's just get it over with right now. Let's recover because it's going to cause a fucking mass panic. You know what I mean? Will it happen?
It's not going to collapse.
We don't know. You don't think it's going to collapse?
No.
Okay.
I mean, dude, first off, go back to this dumbass tweet. Go back, zoom in so my eyes can see the fucking ludicrous writing from Jacob King. Good name, Jacob. Terrible writing. So,
well, keep in mind, he used to be whale wire, which is always like the market's gonna dump, the market's gonna dump, the market. So, but I'm saying that he made some good points here.
Okay, so Stuart Hoegner retires. Let's make a big deal.
Retires, not quietly.
Stuart Hoegner retired. Tether hasn't minted anything in 20 plus days. Well, how many times since Tether has been around have they not minted anything in 20 plus days? We need to get those facts to see if it's off. Banned in the EU. Look, these countries try to ban cryptocurrency. China tried to ban Bitcoin 15 times in the past 10 years. It's not going to happen. It's decentralized. And I think that they probably just want more requirements and regulation when it comes to USDT. So let's read this.
It says the change in legal leadership for Tether comes amid the implementation of MiCA in Europe, which officially took effect on December 30th. The MiCA regulators have left stablecoin issuers like Tether in limbo, with the rules not clearly stating whether the firm's US dollar pegged stablecoin complies with the new EU. So they're working on new crypto framework, right?
So they didn't ban it, okay?
Yeah, so it says no regulators.
They're working on framework for it to accept it. They didn't ban it.
I think the biggest thing is some sort of audit. They want an audit, right? That's what I think. And the market cap is dumping a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's probably dumping though. I mean, look, here's the thing. When a stablecoin market cap dumps, it means two things.
People are selling.
Either people are cashing out their stables, or they're investing those stables. You're selling your Tether to buy Solana, buy Ethereum, buy Bitcoin, buy other altcoins. You're swapping it, which decreases the value. So anytime that you see the market start to pump, you do see the value, the market cap value of these stable coins decrease. So that's not really too big of a red flag. Pull up that again. I want to see some more things that he had. Go back to this stupid tweet from Jacob King. Billions sent from exchanges to the Treasury, refusing to audit $137 billion in tokens. I think they'll audit it. Under investigation for money laundering sanction violations. Every single major crypto company in the world is under investigation from the SEC and the DOJ. There's nothing to do there. 5+ burns in 12 days. Let's see how many burns. I think it's a lot to do about nothing. Let's ask the chat. Chat, what do you guys think? Are you worried about Tether? I think we have no reason to be worried about Tether. If Tether survived what happened back in 2022, Tether will survive what happens in the future. They have a good team, a lot of good advisors on board. I think there's nothing to worry about.
I'm just saying, be cautious. Like people like CoffeeZilla have been talking about Tether for the last 3 years. You know, they exposed it in the last run. We'll see. You know, I'm just saying it should be on your radar. Use USDC. Okay.
Watch that collapse.
I know, right?
Everybody puts all their money in USDC, just collapses zero.
All right. So some more bullish crypto news. We have Eric Trump meets with Saylor at Mar-a-Lago. Says two friends, one passion, Bitcoin. So obviously Eric Trump, big crypto guy, right? Michael Saylor, pretty big in the crypto space. What would you say, Jake?
I think he's up there. I think he's learning. You know, he's definitely learning a lot about cryptocurrency as of late.
Yeah. You know, so really bullish for crypto. Obviously, Trump being inaugurated very, very soon. You know, Trump's family, like his son is I'm sure his son is like a super degen. I want to know exactly what he's into, but I'm sure he just dabbles around all sorts of shit coins all day, you know, he's probably just like us, right?
I think he's very big in like layer one blockchains. He's big in like altcoins.
Baron?
Oh, Baron? Oh,
yeah,
Baron. Yeah, a fucking DJ.
That's what I'm saying.
Eric and Donald, they like Bitcoin, they like Ethereum, they like Aave. They like some other tokens like that. But Baron,
yeah,
that guy's a degen for
but
sure.
what I'm saying is the family's all in on it, bro. We got Eric Trump, big Bitcoin guy. We have, obviously Baron, big degen. And
bro, imagine if you were just gifted fucking billions of dollars. I'd be all in too. I'd be sitting at home just aping.
I don't know if it's billions, but they're probably millionaires for sure. But I don't know about billions.
Who, the Trumps?
Yeah, not billionaires, right?
I mean, for sure.
Donald.
Deca millions?
You first dummy rich. Yeah.
I mean, hundreds of millions. I mean, they worked hard for it. The Trumps weren't really given anything. Like they worked very hard for the father and built this incredible real estate empire, which we should do, Rodney. We need to start a real estate firm, man.
Well, if you think about if you listen to like the history of Trump, it's before the Apprentice, it wasn't going too good for him. So,
and he saved America.
Objectively, he's kind of like he's kind of like Martha Stewart, kind of.
Now look at him though.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's the man. We need a strong masculine figure in the White House, right? But
I can't wait.
Just go on YouTube. Go down the YouTube rabbit hole here. You know what I mean?
I can't wait. So yeah, the Trump. That's a big meeting though, right there. I mean, Michael Saylor, the #1 holder of Bitcoin, meeting with the Trumps because everybody was speculating: is he going to get a seat in Trump's cabinet? I honestly think that Donald Trump needs to appoint him to a crypto cabinet position. He needs to fill himself up with just the brightest minds in cryptocurrency. We saw Chris from Crypto.com meeting with Trump. We know Justin Sons met with Trump. We know that Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple Labs, has met with Trump. We need Michael Saylor, who it looks like he's meeting with Trump's son, but hopefully meeting with Trump can get in there. But we need just the brightest minds in the crypto space meeting with Donald Trump to help push some sort of crypto regulation and just get some clear guidelines so that the SEC doesn't just sue every single crypto company and person in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys, we are flying right now. The market's fucking pumping. Absolutely sending.
Pull it up.
Shout out to Bitcoin smashing through.
Pull it up, Jamie.
No, of course I voted for Trump. Yeah, I voted for Trump. I mean, I didn't vote, so. But check this out. Bitcoin sitting at 98.2 right now. We're fucking ripping, boys. Let's go. Yeah. Massive pump. Let's go. Anyway,
don't you know? Pump it up.
So
you got to pump it up.
So to go off what you were saying about regulation. So here, check this out. So Justin, the IRS delays crypto tax reporting requirements until 2026, right? So to clarify, the delay is for reporting crypto transactions to the IRS, the crypto-specific tax reporting requirements, which does not mean individuals are exempt from paying taxes on their crypto gains. You still need to report your crypto, right? So very, very important. But here's the thing. When it comes to regulation, that means that Trump has had to get in the White House and get something done quick, because the reason why they're waiting is because they need to figure out what the fuck's going to happen with some sort of regulations with the SEC and just our government in general. Like, how are we going to figure this out going forward, which is good for the entire crypto space. And there's this article talked about it right here. So I have this right here. It says, where's that piece to this? So IRS delays crypto tax reporting rules, eases burden on investors. And pretty much what this talks about is the IRS doesn't know how the fuck crypto is going to be regulated. So it's important for that to happen first, for us to start taxing crypto in different ways, because it's super complicated. And it's really, and even the exchanges don't have it right when it comes to like their own reporting tax tools. Like if you just print out the tax, it shows like how much like you should pay, or it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. So hopefully they can figure that out. But usually the centralized exchanges, they don't report to the IRS. They don't. You have to do it for yourself. But in the future, they're going to want these centralized exchanges to report to the IRS without being prompted to. So that's one of the main changes. So, yeah,
I think at the end of the day, man, we do need it simplified. Like when I use Robinhood or Charles Schwab at the end of the year, what do they send us? A 1040, some form where it shows you every purchase you made, every sale you made, how much money you made, how much money you lost. Gives you a total. You send that to your CPA. You submit that in. I mean, with crypto, it's the wild, wild, wild west. Yeah. But I always recommend, and we're going to have Mo come on our show, guys. He does our taxes. He doesn't do our taxes. We still submit them, but he just categorizes all the different wallets, all the different chains, tells you how much you made, kind of like what Schwab and Robinhood do. And then you have to submit it. But at the end of the day, I always thought about this like, hey, you live in America, or at least we live in America, right? I guess if you don't live in America, this probably doesn't apply to you. But when you live in America, you pay taxes on everything. You pay taxes on your income. You pay taxes on your transactions. You pay taxes on your taxes, right? So at the end of the day, you have to pay your taxes. It's a 30% capital gains tax. It's definitely hard to compute, but I recommend just getting a professional who can go through all the different chains, all the different wallets, all the different NFTs, which is wild to pay tax on.
Yeah.
And just submit it, because look, you don't want Uncle Sam coming and knocking down your door at 3 a.m. In 3 years, telling you that you owe them money. It's not going to be good.
I'm sure they're just going to send you a letter and say, "Hey, motherfucker, pay us, or we're going to send your ass to jail."
Yeah, they're probably not going to knock on the door.
Open up, IRS! But so check this out next. So this is pretty interesting. So CNBC, which has 2.7 million followers on Instagram, posted about Solana meme coin Fartcoin. And I checked it out. They sure did.
No way.
So it says, crypto trades jump in roaring kitty boosting meme stocks, broader markets ripping on no apparent catalyst. Animal spirits are on the loose, blah, blah, blah. But it says, what does it say here? Stocks tied to price over Bitcoin, cryptocurrency climbs back. It just talks about, where's the Fartcoin at? I thought I saw Fartcoin here. Is it there? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, a crypto token called Fartcoin Skies. What kind of fucking world do we live in where MSNBC's or CNBC's talking about Fartcoin on Instagram? I love it.
That's
foolish.
It's almost a top signal though. Like this was like
no, it's not.
CNN
No,
and Fox News were talking about Shiba Inu. We're getting near to a top signal. I don't know if like the top's approaching, but these are top signals that I look for 100%. These are top signals. So yes, this is bullish. It's good, but it's like, all right, well, if I own Fartcoin, it's probably almost time to take some profits on that.
Yeah, but maybe crypto is just becoming more mainstream. Maybe it's time.
It happened in 2021. Shiba Inu was being talked about by Fox News on a daily basis. It's because it gets views, right? These meme coins will get a lot of views. And that's at the end of the day. These companies, these YouTubers, these influencers, they all want views. So the more you talk about it, the more views you get. But we saw that with CNN was writing articles about Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, literally at the giga top. So Pico top. So these aren't, I'm not going to say we're near the top yet, but once you start to see these CNN, Fox News, all these things, all these articles writing.
What's your timeline for the top then? When's it all going to dump?
What's that?
Bitcoin's 97K is the top right now? BS!
No,
well, it's not a top signal then.
These are top signals.
For what? Fartcoin or the entire market?
I'm not saying we're at the top yet, but once we start to see more and more news articles, because this is how retail investors come in, this is how you reach the masses. But here's the main top signals to look for in 2025. When you take an Uber and your Uber driver is talking about cryptocurrency, when your high school friend that you haven't talked to 8 years ago is asking you, hey, is it too late to buy Pepe when it's at a $50 billion market cap? When every news article in the world is writing articles about meme coins and how they're having 1,000x growth, that's when you're near the top. That's probably when you need to take profits.
Yeah, or crypto's becoming more and more mainstream, you know?
You're gonna get left holding the bag again, Rodney. Don't get left holding the bag.
Me? But I think that, okay, so no one's supposed to know about crypto anymore, you know? I just think
it's fine. I'm just saying guess what? Everyone can know about crypto, but these news articles, these Uber drivers, these people won't be talking about crypto 12 months from now because everything's going to be going downhill.
We'll see. I disagree. I think it's that crypto is becoming more mainstream, and that's why people are talking about it. Because our president, literally, and his son are meeting with Michael Saylor, you know?
Wow, this is the perfect time to be in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if
that's what I'm saying.
This is the perfect time.
Yeah.
We found the right job in the right industry. We could be streaming about anything.
Yeah.
We could be streaming about fucking meditation. Like, hey, everybody, let's do some meditation now. Please, let's cleanse your chakras. No, we're talking about getting rich, locked in with the boys, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't, you guys, make sure to retweet this. Hit that like button. Follow us on all the channels, too.
Dude, nicotine's the gnarliest thing to, like, detox from.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Trust me, and I detox from a lot of things. You know?
How many days are you in?
Like 3.
So let's tell everybody our New Year's resolution.
0. So I'm not doing any substances, not even alcohol, for 6 months.
Good for you. Let's stick on the nicotine though. So
nicotine, I'm done with that forever. Yeah.
So nicotine, guys, if you have watched our show, this might be your first show here, but if you watch our show, it was a common occurrence throughout our show, maybe once, twice, 3 times throughout our hour-long stream, to take a Zyn out, put one in. I literally lived with a Zyn in. First thing I did in the morning, I'd wake up with a headache, put a Zyn in to make the headache go away. Yeah. Fucking do some stuff, drink a coffee, put another Zyn in. I probably put 20 to 30 Zyns in a day, which is just wild. Like, I lived with a Zyn in for 4 years, and we cut it. How bad is the withdrawal, though? The withdrawal from nicotine is fucking terrible. I
couldn't sleep. So I smoked weed, like, pretty much for like a decade, from like 19 to like 28, 29-ish. And when I stopped, I tried to stop a few times, but I quit cold turkey. And dude, I couldn't sleep. I'm just wired all the time. Like, I couldn't sleep, and you have crazy vivid dreams and stuff like that. And now that it's been 3 days, and like, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I've been on. Like, I don't know what's going on, but
your brain's resetting. Your brain is resetting. But dude, There's a reason, man. Whenever you put that much nicotine in your body, it produces dopamine, so you feel good, right? That's how you get that effect, that relaxing
Yeah,
effect. I think nicotine's fine if you can do it once a day,
we can't.
twice a day. But
Yeah.
bro, think about all the dopamine in our brain constantly every day.
Yeah.
Like it can't be healthy for your biology. It can't be healthy for your brain. It can't allow you to live a happy, healthy life, in my opinion, because you're just constantly overflowing your brain with dopamine, and not even real dopamine, right? Synthetic dopamine.
Well, it's real dopamine, but it's
Synthetic. It's not like what you get from a workout. It's not like what you get from smiling or making love to your beautiful partner.
It is the same dopamine, but it's caused by something, by nicotine. It's different.
It's not natural dopamine. It's synthetic. Just like smoking weed
No,
produces
nigga,
dopamine,
it's not.
alcohol.
You mean the dopamine is the same chemical, right?
It's synthetic. It's dopamine, but it's not natural. You can get natural dopamine from walking outside and seeing the sunlight, going for a walk with your friends, laughing. Yeah. That's natural dopamine. Guess what? Heroin provides dopamine too. Is it good for you? No.
But it's still dopamine. What I'm saying is it's still dopamine. It's not like a different dopamine. It's a chemical in your brain, right? Anyways, but you're right, though.
Wrong.
No, you're wrong. You are wrong. Let me just inject myself with fake dopamine. But what I'm saying
is, what's up, LFG?
What's up, LFG? But, dude, we're all in, guys, bro. Like, I can't do ones in a day. I'll do 50 a day, But, yeah. Jake, tell me a pack. Yeah. So, and I've been doing a lot more research on nicotine. And to be honest, the Zins, it was kind of scary, bro. Like, it was kind of scary to see like the negative side effects of nicotine, and people, because you see Tucker Carlson and Andrew Huberman talking about Zins are great and stuff like that. It's better than smoking. Maybe, but there's a lot of negative side effects that we don't know about just yet. And I think that for me, at least, the last couple of years, I've been slapping them bits like 10 and 10 in every day. It's just not good,
That's nothing. I literally do 10 before fucking
2 cans
breakfast. It was bad. So I'm glad we're off that, guys. Hopefully we like to talk shit on here. We like to have fun. We like to make jokes. We like to talk about crypto, meme coins, altcoins. But we also like to give some encouragement as well. So it is, if you didn't start already, guys, it's only the third of the year. You can finish the year 2025 strong. We're going no nicotine. If you do use nicotine, I say fucking cut it. You have a weekend coming up. Saturday, Sunday, don't do anything. Lay in bed, watch Squid Games, masturbate, eat bad food. Who cares? Get off the nick. That's what I did.
Get off the nick. Yeah, rub one out, baby. Eat some pizza. My fat ass needs a fucking workout. But I feel like better. I'm like working out and shit. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Strange.
What's up, Crypto Brian? What's up, everybody, guys? Welcome to the show. We appreciate you. LFG says, nicotine is good for your brain, but shrooms are better and not addictive. Viva el shroom!
I have been microdosing. So
social media as well, dude. I've also, that's why. So another thing I did too, I muted my my text messages. I stopped the notifications. So
yeah, this nigga stopped notifications for me too.
No, I turned it off for everybody.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
You gotta call me now if you want to talk. And it's okay, bro. It's like back in the 80s, dude. You call people, you didn't text people. So, but it does help a lot, because I would just have random people throughout my day just sending me.
It's not the 80s, though, Dick.
It doesn't matter, Dick. It's 2025 now.
Yeah,
we're going back to the. But my moral is, so many people have my phone number, so I just have so many fucking people sending me things, and it's just like I get 100, 200, 300 messages a day. That's a lot. That's a lot. So that's been one thing that's helped me too. Yeah. It's just limiting, because, dude, when you're trying to focus, you're journaling, you're reading, and someone texts you, you look at it, you respond. It probably leads you down a hole. So I recommend that. It's definitely helped me a lot. But anyways, love you too, Sebastian, my guy.
Sebastian. Gotta tend to a client. Sebastian's always grinding. But yeah, no, I feel you, man. To be honest, though, when I open up my phone, it's like, and people get mad at, I don't respond to, it's like Instagram and Telegram and X and the TikTok, and it's like, God damn, it's a lot. It's a lot. I just stick to making content and try to be offline as much as possible. But our job is to be online. Like, literally, Jake, if you go through one day in the crypto space without checking anything online, like, you're so far behind, it's ridiculous. So
yeah, you got to get into flow. Flow, but it's a balance, man. I know one thing, like, it's not healthy for like our job, man. We're first off, we're streaming all the time. We're recording videos. We're always on X. We're trying to keep up. It's not healthy for your brain. 100%. It's not. To be online all the time, it can't be good for your brain, especially X, because like you like to watch the shit of people getting shot and ran over and shit.
I do like watching.
It's not good for you. I'm telling you, it's not good for your psyche.
It's okay. Nobody else likes to watch like gory stuff.
Only the psycho girls that I date. And if you're watching this, you're the only one that I date.
Oh, the psycho girl. The
psycho girl. Now, most chicks I date, like they like to watch fucking like scary killer movies, and I'm just like,
Jake hates scary movies. He gets scared. That's why
I lock the door when I sleep. I lock them out.
I wish a nigga would break into my house. See, I'm not scared of like Michael Myers or like Jason. It's like I would shoot that motherfucker. But if it's like a spirit, like a poltergeist or like paranormal, I don't fuck with that, bro. Because you can't box a ghost. You can't square up to a ghost, unfortunately. All right,
Jake, have an AI agent that's called Jake, and he responds to the messages. Oh, that could work. Okay, so let's get into some news.
Yeah, I got some Do Kwon news. Our favorite guy from. Okay, so when it comes to biggest scumbags of 2022, Do Kwon is number 2, 3, not number 1. SBF is number 1. But what do you think? It's either him or Alex Mashinsky.
Mashinsky's a fucking scumbag. Steve Ehrlich's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like, at least Do Kwon wasn't lying to our faces. Those guys were like, yeah, leave your money on my platform. Everything's good. Do Kwon was like, steady, lads.
Maybe it'll work.
Capital.
So
that was the most iconic tweet of 2022, by the way.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? So Do Kwon pleads not guilty to U.S. fraud charges over $40 billion in Terra collapse. Now, at one point, Terra was a top 5 crypto. It was absolutely insane.
Holy shit.
Obviously, Terra Luna was the other half to the stablecoin UST. That was their stablecoin. It was obviously pegged to $1. It was an algorithmic stablecoin. It absolutely collapsed and wrecked a lot of people. I mean, it was insane at the time. Now, through all of that, we figured out that algorithmic stablecoins don't work. We don't know why it collapsed. It was an attack, it was a run on UST, whatever, but we know that algorithmic stablecoins can collapse. We don't like that, right? So now we know that they don't work. But at the time, I remember he fled to Montenegro. Jake, Montenegro has like a 0.3% like Asian population. So worst place to flee to. He got caught, got sent back to South Korea, but now he's being extradited to the United States to face his charges here. Jake, do you think he's as guilty as Sam Bankman-Fried? What do you think? I
think he's pretty guilty. Look, at the end of the day, it's like whenever you launch these projects, you put your name on it. He knew at some point that his stablecoin could depeg, and that's what we saw. And apparently he was also selling a lot of money while it was going down. So I do think he's guilty. I do think he's going to serve a lot of time in prison. And also his tweets afterwards were pretty egotistical. I mean, if we can pull up the timeline of Do Kwon's tweets,
it's crazy.
They were very egotistical, calling people idiots, stupid for pointing it out, saying he's deploying more capital, and at the same time selling a lot of money. He ended up going to Montenegro because I don't think they extradite. It's like somewhere up in the mountains, they don't extradite. He got caught with multiple passports, fake passports. He knew what he was doing, Rodney. He's guilty. I think he serves a lot of time in prison. My question is, how does America get everybody? How does this guy's from South Korea? He was in Montenegro, and they say, let's extradite him to America. How does America get able to charge all these people?
Yeah, I mean, this goes to show they don't give a fuck, man. If you fuck over an American, check this out. Okay, so according to the Asian population is very small, 2%. Do Kwon, why are you fleeing to Montenegro, dude? You got to flee to like China or something. I'm just kidding. That's racist. But what I'm saying,
really, it's not racist, man. That's so DEI. That's such a good DEI comment. It's not racist at all. No, but saying that an Asian man should flee to an Asian country is not racist. It's truthful.
Yeah, sure. Blended, bro. Montenegro is crazy to me, but yeah, I mean, the thing with Do Kwon is that very, very Chad bro kind of vibes, very, everything's fine, buy the dip kind of thing. Everything's going to work out. But if you look at like some of his previous interviews, he even talks about, maybe it fucking doesn't work out, so they're going to get him for a lot of this stuff. And I think it's different.
That's why, I mean, it's just,
yeah,
I get it. You're trying to build a new tech, an algorithmic stablecoin. A lot of people don't understand how that works, but I think this was always a flaw. I mean, if their project came crashing down, the stablecoin would come crashing down as well. And I know so many people that got absolutely fucking wrecked, Rodney. It is disgusting. When I first started creating content, I had 10,000 followers. The Terra Luna community would raid me harder than anybody. They would show me their project. I looked into it. I'm like, I don't even understand this. It's so complex. But I would put like a moon in my bio, talk about it. There's so many people that were all in on Terra Luna. They made so much money unrealized. And then because they had all their money in the Terra Luna ecosystem, whether it was Luna or whether it was into the Terra Luna stablecoin, they got so wrecked. I mean, there was people that committed suicide. Remember hearing those stories, right?
Yeah,
because they lost millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it's sad because no amount of money should ever make you commit suicide. You can make it back. It's not that important in the day, but Do Kwon, unfortunately, has blood on his hands, Rodney. He lost a lot of people a lot of money.
Yeah, he was a dick about it.
He deserves to serve time. There's no doubt about that.
A little, empathy can go a long way. Humility, especially when, just showing some sort of like, hey man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry what I did. That's going to go a long way with judges too. They're going to see a lot of that, a lot of those videos of him talking shit and just being an asshole. He's fucked. Yeah, he's fucked. He's absolutely fucked. So
most iconic tweet though of 2022 saying, "Steady lads, deploying more capital," and the shit just kept dumping, and then that fucking. I don't hate him. I hate him more because the fact that Terra Luna, the shitcoin or whatever, launched afterwards that they were trying to revive, and I had to see that on my timeline for fucking months. I hate him more for actually that happening than crashing the Terra Luna to begin with. What was the shitcoin? Terra Luna?
No, it was the actual Terra Luna. It wasn't a shitcoin. It was Terra Luna. But
dude, I hated all those dudes trying to engagement farm the fuck out of that.
So what happened was it went from a $1 billion supply, $1 billion supply to $6 trillion supply. So it hyperinflated. So it had a pretty decent market cap size, but it had a really high supply, which made it a shitcoin. And you have all the people that are dumb coming into crypto thinking they can make a fucking $1 billion off of a $20 investment because it has so many zeros in it.
And it did get good engagement though.
It did get great engagement. Yeah. But
I made one video. It got like 20,000 views, but I was like, I don't believe in this. I'm not going to make a video about this stupid ass thing about this rug project because everyone that's holding it is just holding on for dear life. Like, please, I lost everything. Please send it back up. So Terra Luna, prison, over under. Let's make a bet. Over under 25 years.
Going to prison. Over. Wait, no. Under.
Me too.
Yeah, 20 years under.
And he'll get off with good behavior.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, the thing is like, oof, pro-Trump bullshit propaganda, never going to watch you fuckers. Mystery Pie. Dude, was anybody even talking about Trump?
I don't know, but I don't care.
Don't get fucked up, Mystery Pie. I got no nicotine.
Yeah, no, he's on YouTube, so he's probably watching a while ago. Pro-Trump bullshit. Mystery Pie, we love you, bro. You can watch us or not watch us. Honestly, you can go either watch the channel or not watch the channel. But to take time out of your day to leave a comment like this is kind of funny. So, Mystery Pie, we wish you well in this world, wherever you are.
Low testosterone. I bet you voted for Kamala for sure, right?
I was at the Mog party in Miami, got a video dancing with the Mog hat on. That's pretty bullish. We like comments like this from the Monk Master, okay? Good profile picture. Mog is bullish. Good comments like this. I would have been there, but I had to fly to Vegas for a UFC fight. Was I in Vegas? Yeah. I wanted to go to that Mog party. Blondish was there. She's my future wife, maybe. Future wife?
Mystery Jake and Rodney are for America. Watch who you like, but these boys are solid. Yeah, absolutely. These boys are solid. Thank you, Steve, the Canadian.
Thank you. We got a fucking Canadian backing us up. Where's our American brothers and sisters? How about the Sean Strickland tweet yesterday? That was a little bit much. I go, bro. I mean, there's probably like 30% of UFC fighters are probably Muslim.
Let me hit the restroom real quick. I think we should go a little longer. Are you busy after that? We should do something a little longer. But I got some stuff to talk about today.
Yeah. Go piss. I'll hold it down.
I'll be back.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have officially started a Rumble channel as well. I know you guys are like, what the fuck? There's so many channels. There's X, there's YouTube, there's podcasts. But I am betting big on Rumble. I think that Rumble is going to be big because of what their CEO has done. So I'm going to put out a tweet right now. We're going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know if you guys have a Rumble account yet, but it really does seem like a free speech platform. I think that X is going to be big. I also think that Rumble is going to be big. So I'm going to put out a tweet right now, guys. If you are able to go retweet this, it would mean the world. Go ahead and pull up my screen. After seeing the work that Chris Pawlowski has done, he's the CEO of Rumble at Rumble Video, we have decided to start posting our daily crypto live streams on Rumble. To celebrate, we'll be giving away $1,000 of USD to everyone that follows / creates. Oh, not to everyone. That would suck. That follows and creates a new Rumble account. Turn your X notifications on. We're going to announce this tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go blow this up, guys. Rumble has done a lot of fantastic ththings. They just received, and Rodney's going to hate this, they just received $750 million investment from Tether. $750 million investment from Tether recently. But they do a lot for free speech, Rodney. And I think it's good that we start posting our podcast on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that the more the merrier. There's some people that are just going to watch Rumble. You know, the more the merrier.
Why does not tag them?
It didn't. It did.
No,
is that his actual thing?
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Oh, Jesus. Edit. Hurry up. Do it quick. Do it quick.
But it was right. Oh, it's Pavlovsky. What the fuck?
I think it's all underscore.
Undercase? Doesn't matter.
I'm so stoked for this drum set. You have no idea, bro.
Can you play some right now?
I need to get something where I can hook it up to my computer, but I'm going to figure that out. And I need to get a rug so my bass drum doesn't move around everywhere. But yeah, I'll definitely play a little solo or something like that. It's an electric drum set, so it's kind of interesting. It's new to me, but I definitely can't get a regular drum set, or my neighbors would. I'd be evicted here in a day. So, but it's sick. It's interesting. Like, has like a little like electric board. You can like change the drums, like the sound of them. I have to get an amp so you can hear it, or I have to play it with headphones. So it's weird. It's weird. Yeah.
I want to hear it. I want to. I'll put on headphones. I want to hear you. I want to hear you ride. Yellow Pepe is in the chat. Shout out to Yellow Pepe. Rumble will be massive. They're optimistic. We put out. We let everyone know yesterday. There was Purple Bitcoin, a couple other ones. Elon's Coin, who was in here right now. Shout out to those guys. I talked to those guys. If you guys are interested in sponsoring the stream, we do accept sponsors as well. Send me a DM here on X. We'd love to have you as a sponsor, especially a token like Yellow Pepe. Rodney, remember what happened when Base Pepe, the blue Pepe on the base chain, came on our stream? It went from 5 million up to 150 million. So maybe the same could happen for Yellow Pepe if the boys give them that magic. Cacio de Pepe. Italian touch that we have.
Cacio de Pepe.
Cacio de Pepe.
All right. Want to talk about the Fort Bragg stuff? I mean, not, excuse me, well, kind of Fort Bragg stuff, but the whole, obviously the terrorist attack situation. Now, Candace Owens, I love Candace Owens. Some people may not like her.
I would.
Fuck you, Ben Shapiro. But here, Candace Owens, if you want to pull up my screen here, there it is. The CIA never discontinued their Manchurian Candidate type programs. No one will ever make me believe otherwise after everything I learned about MK Ultra and MK and the Project Mockingbird, right? So those are very, very interesting things, and you guys should definitely check it out. But Fort Bragg. So we have the guy who killed himself in the Tesla truck, blew it up. We have the guy who, did the attacks on New Orleans. I mean, they had the guy who tried to assassinate Trump, right? Fort Bragg is very common, guys. I think they're going to keep trying to attack Trump, man. You better make sure the fucking Secret Service, whatever they got, is like fully staffed. You know what I mean? But I do worry about the safety of the president because there's just all these things that don't seem right. So hopefully they can bolster the security, keep our president safe and secure. But it's a lot of this shit, man, super sketchy.
I think he's pretty safe. To be
I hope so.
honest.
I hope so because I don't know, man. You know, it just makes me feel uneasy. But check this out, Jake. So what the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm losing my mind. We're less than 48 hours from the supposed ISIS-inspired terrorist attack, and the FBI just let this rando journalist into the suspect's home, totally unguided, and let her show off the warrant and the chemical seizure list on camera, along with all of the perfectly staged props like the Quran and his chemical workbench. Nah, nope, not buying any of that bullshit. Y'all trying way too hard.
Play this. I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, we couldn't get we couldn't get the Nashville Shooters Manifesto for over a full year, and y'all giving thoughts and yoga pants full access to the potential terrorist cell planning 36. Yeah, it's crazy. 36 hours before the attack. So check this out.
Inside the New Orleans terrorist home, you can see that it's been clearly destroyed, the door at least, from the FBI raid yesterday. But if we walk through the home, we see some signs of what he was up to. He had this work area here, lots of different chemicals splayed around, and different electronics. This is, again, a work setup. Left receipts, just very unkempt in here. If we go over here, actually, you can see the Department of Justice documents here, the search warrant, and the property that they recorded here, which seems to be a lot of chemicals.
When do we ever get some sort of layout like this?
Who the fuck is this girl?
What the fuck? Hold on, check this out.
Again, just left in disarray. There's a bedroom back here, and what appears to be his collection of religious materials.
This looks so staged, it's ridiculous.
His Qurans, an open Quran with a passage there, as well as...
Get the fuck out of here. No way, dude. Does this look believable to you?
I mean, it looks believable, but the fact that like she's allowed to do that, I mean, imagine a world where someone commits a terrorist attack and they're like, hey, what news organization are you from? Oh, you don't have one? You're just going to post online? Okay, come on in. Yep, free reign. No one will accompany you in here.
Yeah, she's a professor of media studies.
How the fuck did she get entrance?
Yeah.
Even the Bible here, but mostly books on Islam and his.
I don't see the Torah.
Just to the left of me here. And if we go back, there's another bedroom here. You can see he left all these belongings, contact
condoms,
lenses, personal belongings,
rubbers.
Stuff.
That guy was definitely not fucking. Hey, that's why he. That's why he started killing.
This does not make sense.
Definitely not getting any pussy.
I just never would imagine that some lady is able to go tour some guy's house that just committed some terrible crime like this. Like that.
I don't know. It just seems
that
weird,
does not happen.
Right? I don't know. I don't know what the agenda is here. It's kind of freaking me out. Let's just check this out.
Room. This seems to be some sort of workspace again with other chemicals here. The light's still on. Some kind of station set up here. We're not really sure what that was for. In what we can assume was also a bedroom. You can see clothes left here, and just a sign that someone was here up until those last few moments when neighbors said he left just before the New Year's holiday, saying he was done with his lease. It was up and he was on his way to New Orleans where he would live there. Didn't take any furniture because he said his new home would be furnished. That's all we know so far.
Yeah. Nothing makes sense about this. Nothing makes sense about this at all.
I don't know.
Who is she? I bet she's probably been in some crisis acting before, like how they had like multiple actors at Sandy Hook that have been at other things. I don't believe it, Rodney. I'm sorry, but it's just because we don't trust the government after they've lied to us so many times. It's like everything we see now, we just automatically don't trust. I would like to believe that some citizen journal is able to get access to this guy's house one day after he commits a terrible crime, but it doesn't make sense to me, Rodney. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, for real. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It's not the math isn't mathing here. I'm going to be honest. The math isn't mathing.
2 plus 7 divided by the square root of 69 mathing. Is 8 something. I'm just trying to work it out.
Now, Sean Strickland.
Oh, God.
But he had something for the Jews, too. So this is what he said yesterday.
Go to his first one. Dude, as soon as I saw this, I sent it to you, and I was like, oh, God, what did he do? It's right there. One?
He says, Islamic extremists. You mean people who actually follow the Quran's teaching? Islam contributes nothing to the world besides violence and oppression. It is not compatible with America and freedom.
10.7 million views. I literally sent this to you. I found this 2 minutes after we tweeted it, and I sent it to you, and I go, oh, no, what did he do? Because first off, there's so many Muslim trainers in the UFC and fighters in the UFC.
That's what I'm saying.
Half the world. First off, the UFC's partnered with the UAE and Abu Dhabi, the nation, and they host fights there all the time. It's like UFC and Muslim culture pretty much goes hand in hand. Like there's so many Muslim fighters in the UFC and fans around the world that I knew that this would not sit well. And to be completely honest, even though I do believe that there is some sort of truth to this, right? There are a lot of just crazy extremists from the Muslim culture. There are a lot of great Muslims. I've met, I know so many peaceful, nice Muslims that I thought that this tweet was a little bit outlandish. But are there some extremists? Yes. Look at Hamas. Look at Hezbollah. These are extremists. But not every Muslim is an extremist, and not every Muslim is bad.
Sean Strickland getting fucked up here? I don't know who that is.
No, that's not Sean Strickland, bro.
Oh, but the thing is, like, it's a blanket statement. To me, he has a fight coming up. Maybe he wants some engagement and something like that. To me, it's kind of crazy,
That's a crazy tweet, bro. That's a crazy tweet.
Wait, I guess Bilal did a quote to you. Hold on, Bilal.
Bilal's a bitch.
You think? I think he's so corny. Wasn't this guy crying because his Christian American dad used to touch him? Damn.
That's shot fired, but that has nothing to do. I mean, his dad probably wasn't Christian. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
that hurts a little bit. That hurts me to read.
To me, it's crazy. And then he says, America is a country of Christ. You could be Christian, Catholic, atheist, but our core values. I do think that our core values don't exactly align with some Muslim, you could say, values, especially when it comes to really, the feminist movement. I'm every woman. Head ass, culture we have here in the United States. My body, my choice, head ass. Obviously, it doesn't align too much with it. But I think the cool thing about America is it's a melting pot for people to do what they want. Now, there's some crazy shit that happens on the extreme side of some of these cultures, but it's hard to just pretty much to cast a blanket over a whole, group of people like that.
There's extremists in every religion. And there's bad people in every religion. There's bad people and there's good people in every religion, right? And it's all about like where you're from. America has been at war with a lot of these Muslim countries, right? Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, etc. But they probably think the same of Americans, right? Like the 5-year-old son that lives in Iraq that had American troops raid his house and kill his parents probably hates Americans and probably thinks that we're the devil and we stand for nothing. So it's all about bias and what lens you're looking from. The Jews think that the Muslims are bad. The Muslims think that the Jews are bad, right? Not Muslims, but the extremists on both sides. So at the end of the day, man, it's very complicated. I just thought it's a wild tweet. And
yeah, well, he says here, Sean, have you read the Quran? I've read the highlights: rape, murder, torture, war, jihad, stoning. Quran 424. Muhammad, infidelity is wrong. Unless it's your female slave, rape her all you want. Not fucking compatible. But I would say that even in the Bible, like slaves were like slavery is okay. So, these old ass texts and stuff, they're obviously modernized so they can be more compatible and fit the narrative of modern human beings. Because in my opinion, religion just makes fucking zero sense if you think about it. It's my opinion though. But it's like to say that, you could find contradictions like that in all sorts of religious teachings.
I think religion's good. I think that religion is good. And I think it would be good for you, Rodney. I mean, I found, my God, I was raised Jewish, but I didn't connect to him until I went back to Israel. And I left Israel one day before the attacks because I had a gut feeling, and I relate that to God. But
what about all the people that got wrecked then? What about, you know what I mean? It's not
of course.
You,
maybe. What do you think you think that no one's going to die ever? Everyone's just going to live a perfect life because they believe in God? It's like, no. Some people, it's just your time to go. Some people, it's just your time to go. But I do believe that whether you believe in God, the universe, a higher power, it's good to have some sort of a higher belief that something is guiding you, that you're not just floating on this giant rock, hurling through space 27,000 miles per hour a second without anyone there to guide you. It's good to have some feeling and thought that something there is guiding you, whether it's through the good, the bad, the ugly. For me personally, it's definitely helped me.
I grew up on, I grew up super religious, Baptist church. I'm in the Catholic church, 4 times a week, Bible study, choir practice. Just as an adult man, the math is a math for me, but I do understand why people like it, and to each their own, to each their own. I get it. Sometimes it's easier to live when there's a higher being and something to live for, something to work for, to explain a lot of things, because a lot is unexplainable. 100%, eat 7 grams of mushrooms to find God. I don't know.
What does it say?
Some guy said eat 7 grams of mushrooms to find God. Yeah, eat 7 grams of.
He ain't wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah,
he ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Let's take one more look at the crypto markets here today. Pull up the screen
before we take off. Right?
Oh my God, 97,490, $3,500. XRP back up to 250.
Let's go.
Solana at 217. And the memes are also pumping as well. Bread up to a $1.5 billion market cap again. Uh-oh. Bread on base is on the move, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Bread's pumping.
Pepe at 9 billion.
Bullish.
Crypto looking very, very strong. It's been it's been a very exciting month, right? From November to December was exciting. Towards the end of December, it kind of slowed down. But Rodney, the crypto markets are back. We are ready to gig ascend. And we do this every single Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to come join us. We had a great turnout today on Friday. Meme coins are flying. All coins are flying. And we will be back Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get your popcorn.
Guys, enjoy your weekend. Go out, touch some grass, touch some ass. See you Monday.
You can't say that.
You can touch some ass?
Yeah, you can. Let's touch a lot of ass. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Keep investing. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.